Is the new Goldwing a swing and a miss? Hey, welcome back, Anonymous Biker USA. Well, it's been a little while since the 2025 50th anniversary of the Honda Goldwing has been launched, and I let everybody put out the videos and listen to what their opinions and thoughts were. And since I'm a 2021 Goldwing owner, I figured I'd give you mine. Now, this particular version of the Goldwing was redesigned and launched in 2018. And I think from an aesthetics, styling, handling, responsiveness, they knocked it out of the park. And at the time, the tech was pretty good. 2018. Fast forward 2025. And in body design and motor work, etc., 7 years isn't that long ago. So Honda's probably working on the redesign maybe for the 2030 version. However, 7 years in technology is like 20. So while I was not expecting any crazy changes for the 50th anniversary Goldwing, right? Hold on, let's pay attention here. Wasn't expecting any crazy changes for the 50th anniversary Goldwing. I did think they missed the mark because they could have upgraded this. I think this is now antiquated. And if you look at the bike that this is mainly competing against, the BMW K1600B, I don't have the touring version, this is the DCT non-tour, so the K1600B, roughly same price, I mean not far apart. BMW offers you a 10-inch, a little more than 10-inch TFT touchscreen, tons of rider safety aids, more torque, more horsepower. And I think Honda for the 50th should have put a TFT touchscreen in, could have offered more rider safety aids, like Indian now has the blind spot monitoring, which I think is huge. And they also have the rear encroachment system that if somebody gets too close, the brake light will flash. Just little things that as a rider, you know you have blind spots, and everybody always knows either at a red light or in traffic, they're always looking in the rear view mirror because the rear end impact is one of the most that we fear. I think Honda could have integrated that in and made that part of the 50th launch, and it would have really propelled that up to the next level. Now, Honda makes a great bike. I will sing the praises of the Goldwing all day long. So some might say, well, why would you change it? Thing's phenomenal. It is phenomenal. Riding, handling, I have a lot of videos on it you can go watch. I will always sing the praises of the Goldwing. But when there's an opportunity to improve, I think for this particular situation, it could have been just a mild one, an electronics refresh. I think that would have went a long way. And the other thing, and I mean, everybody's guilty of it, Honda, Kawasaki, one color in this particular line or model offering, one color every year. This year it's the matte black. It looks fine, but I don't know. I mean, Kawasaki Voyager, I had that in 2019, same thing, and Kawasaki hasn't changed anything in a long time. It's just a different color every year. But, some may say, why mess with success, right? Oh, I understand, if it's been working, that's great. But like I said, not doing a redesign on the body or the motor in 7 years in this platform, I get it. R&D takes a long time, so they're probably working on it. But the electronic refresh, I think, would have been great, because right now, dollar for dollar, you're getting more value out of the BMW K1600B because of the TFT, the rider aids, more horsepower, more torque. And maybe the 2030 version, I don't know, I'm just throwing it out there, will catch up. But, where will BMW be in 2030? So, and you're saying, oh, I don't need all that stuff. Well, then you're not in this market, because that's what's offered now on all the baggers, no matter what the company is. It's just the way it is. It's part of the game. So, with that being said, I was waiting for the 25 to see if they made any reasonable changes. Would it be worth trading this in? Jumping up to the 25, and disappointingly, big strike. I don't need some badging, and what they added Apple and Android compatibility, which big deal. I mean, other than that, there's no changes of any significance. So that has ramped up my curiosity to search for what bike is next on the channel. Love the Goldwing, had a little over 2 years with it. Wasn't intended, but you guys know I flipped up from a 2019 Kawasaki, so I think this bike is great. Just want to try something different, and now that the 25 is more of the same, I can always go back to a Goldwing in the future should I so choose. I've always wanted to ride the Goldwing DCT just to see what it's about so I could speak on it from an informed opinion. And then when I had the opportunity and a great deal to own it, I did so, because now 2 years of ownership, I can really thoroughly discuss all the pros and cons of this bike. Way more pros and cons. It's absolute fun. It is a tremendous machine. If you're looking for one, go buy it. Whether it's a 21, 22, 23, or you want the new one. I mean, I'm not impeding you. Just go and buy it. It is awesome. But look at the dollars you're spending, and look at that BMW K1600B, because there is a lot of value there. And you're getting more offerings now than this, quote, antiquated platform of the electronics of the wing. So, something to think about. Can't go wrong with the Goldwing. So leave it in the comments below what you think might be coming next, and if you... Freaking idiots. Didn't even look. Head on a swivel. Anyways, if you think you know, don't put it in the comments. Some people are ineligible for game prizes. You know who you are. But if you've been watching the channel, you know I've whittled it down to a handful of choices. And it's not that anything is better than the Goldwing. It's not what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for the different experience. Bringing something newer to the channel, something I always wanted to try, and again, from an ownership perspective, to speak on from an informed opinion. Would I go back to a Goldwing? Maybe. But if I do, at least I know what I'm getting into, and I know what to expect. And that's part of the awesomeness, because you've had a direct experience with it. So that's it. Short and sweet. 2025 50th anniversary Honda Goldwing. Good luck if you get it. It's a great bike. Just wish they would have made some refreshes. And who knows what's in the future for the mighty Goldwing. Thanks for watching. Don't forget,